just landed in Nandi, the capital of Fiji. This place, it blows my mind. I've been here so many times with the family, on holidays, and of course, wedding a lion. Now, you may expect bright sunshine, but quite often in the afternoon this time of year, the black clouds roll in, the build-up takes place, and every time I've been here, and this has happened, I've caught some special fish. One of the best things about staying on an island is you've got to actually get to the island. It's all part of the adventure. I've got to say, it's a lot of fun. The sun is about to rise over Namotu Island. Benny's in the boat ready to rock and roll. He tells me the fish are less than 500 metres away. Enough to stand around here. Let's go catch them.
So we've just floated off the 30-metre ledge onto a 50-metre ledge with a 10-metre drop. There's a bunch of bait really tight on the bottom, some nice arches, so I reckon we should go and hit it.
All I heard was big fish now. Benny Wilson, Namotu, this place rocks. Oh, it's fish! That was a fish on that then. Big fish. Oh! Big Mackie?
No, it's a GT.
Oh, big fish.
Oh.
Big, he came out of the water.
Yeah.
So
I think we've got to get in the bait ball.
I reckon we've got to just back up a bit.
Just reverse up a little bit, Micah.
So we've got bait behind us. Massive school of bait.
There's GTs on them.
There's big GTs on them. We just saw one come right out of the water. I'm just going to wait till we back up a bit further. Oh, yeah, got him.
We're on. Okay, straight out, straight out, straight out. Straight out. That's it. Slow down, slow down.
That's it.
Okay, I'll take it.
He ate that. That's amazing. We can just go left a bit, boys. That's amazing. We knew that was going to get hit because it landed beyond the bait school. Couple of pops and bang into it straight away. That bait's come up again. I'm not sure what this is. If it's a G, it isn't a big one.
Could be a red bass.
Okay, it's sort of doing a lot of that shaking around.
Yeah. Could be a trout.
What sort of depth are we in here?
Right now we're in 30 metres, but over there we're in 10 metres where we're casting.
So cool, and you can see bait in glass calm seas. There's the fish, mate. It might be a little G.
Could be a GT. Yeah.
Not as big as the one that ate your lure. Yeah, she's a G. Okay,
oh, it's a beautiful fish.
Isn't it gorgeous?
Nice work. So bring him up and I'll grab his tail, bring him in. But that's been what's been peppering those bait balls.
Nice work.
You can see there.
Oh, he's actually blind in one eye, this fish. Oh, and he's got a remora on him as well. Look at that. Whoops. The wonders of the ocean. Oop. I've got a remora swimming around at my feet. That's a solid GT. Now, you'd assume that's the sort of average fish you get here?
Yeah, it's below actually, like mainly around sort of the 15 kilo range. Fiji is blessed with really large fish in most species, so to get a 30 kilo GT is not rare if you can land it.
If you can land it. Well, you know what, that's a nice warm-up early in the morning. Just spin him around, have a look at that other eye. I reckon he's completely blind, that eye. And that just shows how tough these things are. He's only got one eye, and that's why I cast the popper to his right side, because had I cast it that side, he wouldn't have seen it. And I noticed that's what he did wrong before. As soon as it banked, done, and that is what they call a thinking fisherman, mate.
Well, that's why he made the mistake, right? He can't see.
These giant trevally are so important to the economies of so many countries, and they've proven when you fish them like we do with big hooks, poppers, stick baits, almost 100% survival rate when released. And away he goes, look at that. The fact that guy only had one eye just goes to show how strong these things are. Some say He had no idea, but I reckon he knew a lot about fishing. Oh, barracuda?
Long tom.
Long tom. Oh, yeah.
Good one. So turn out to sea, Micah. Head straight out.
I think he's about the same size as the other one, eh?
Yeah.
So we're just driving out to sea, getting a bit of deeper water.
Slow down, Micah. One engine. Get him out off the ledge.
He's coming up to the top.
This looks like another really good fish.
Yeah, he's solid.
The take was amazing because you didn't even have a pump. The lure hit and it was just boom on it.
And it's all about getting that popper into that bait.
Yeah, exactly.
I knew straight away that was going to be good. Oh, man, they pull hard. There he is.
Another GT.
Might be the baby brother Mummy just got.
Beautiful fish.
Oh, tell you what, in that sunshine, they get you sweating, don't they? Mate, he is another cracker and I'm puffing and panning just a little bit. Can you tell I'm out of condition, Benny? I'm not at my perfect fighting weight. I haven't been doing my laps, but I am catching fish. All yours. Whew. They're tough fish, aren't they?
Absolutely beautiful fish, these. One of the hardest fighting fish, pound for pound.
100%. You know what that is? That ain't a GT, that's an oxymoron. Because it ain't no giant trevally, but it is a giant trevally, if you know what I mean. There's fish here that would eat that whole, isn't there?
Absolutely. This is a beautiful fish in itself, but there's things out there that would just digest this in a second.
And I reckon one of the things that would eat that whole is it shot out of the water before. Woof! How cool is that? We're gonna get this guy back and see if we can find the monster. Oh, look at that bait still going nuts. What was that? He wants to go back to his mates. I totally understand. See you, dude. Ah, away he goes. They are so tough. Their tail is built for speed and power. That bait is still busting. I reckon we go back and get some more.
Are you gonna let me catch one now?
Negative. We just had a cracking lunch back at the resort, beautiful swim in the pool. Now we're heading out to the deep blue sea. How calm is this? We pulled up, we saw a few things floating in the water. Lo and behold, a massive school of rainbow run just cruised past. Didn't even have the rods ready yet. Some big fish in there. We're gonna see if we can find them. Maybe some yellowfin, maybe some marlin, maybe some swordfish, maybe a rainbow trout. This day's going so good, you never know what could happen. Oh, big dolphin fish! Big dolphin! That is an epic fish. Get this ready. So we've just come past a big stick floating in the water and a massive dolphin fish has taken this lure. It's a big fish, I saw it jump. And this is amazing here today. It is glass calm. I had a cyclone 2 weeks ago and all the debris is in the water. So we're literally looking for fat things that are going to attract fish, and this is a big dolly. We saw a yellowfin to 50 kilos free jump before. The boys are literally getting the lures in. This is the day you live for. How good is it? There's a lot of debris in the water. Look at this here. We've got all sorts of stuff going on there, including a bit of coral spawn. And that means we've got some sort of current line here because the current line sucks all the debris in. But we gotta be careful when you're fishing. If my line touches a log or anything under the water while I've got a lot of tension on it, then there's a big chance my line could actually pop. So it's really important. Look at that, a plastic wrapper. It will literally suck any rubbish you can find in the ocean to this current line. And this is a big dolphin fish, also known as mahi-mahi dorado, the fastest growing fish in the ocean. They grow at 7 centimetres a month, and they are known to spawn at just 20 centimetres of size. I'll tell you something incredible about dolphin fish. The big ones actually starve to death because they can't physically get enough food to feed the growth. They're pretty special fish, aren't they, mate?
Yeah, and I think this is a really big one, actually. It was definitely a bull from what I saw, and
100%.
looked like had a bit of size on it, so you wanted a dolphin fish, we put you on a dolphin fish.
Yeah, he's coming up, right behind the motors. Look at the size of that. That's a big dolly. Oh, watch the stick. Oh, on the stick, that's it. Now, female dolphin fish are called cows, males are called bulls. I thought this was a bull to start with, but now I think it might be a cow. It's very hard to tell, but the bull's got a, oh, no, it's a bull. Oh, it's hard to tell. Oh, they are such epic fish. I don't care what sex it is, all I know is they are one of the prettiest and tastiest fish in the ocean. Oh, aren't they special? They're special.
I don't know about the conditions though, I'm pretty sus on the conditions
Yeah, it's
today.
a bit rough today.
So just bring him like that, it's perfect. Couple more
Try and
lines
hold
though.
him there.
Yeah, bring him back around.
There you go. That is a cracking dolly. Look at that for a fish. That is amazing. One of the prettiest fish in the ocean. We had this discussion today. See that hole there? That is from a fish called a cookie cutter shark. They come along and actually take a bite out of them. Mate, how amazing are they?
Good job, that's a really good fish.
That is just gold. You need to be so careful with these things because they can go nuts and cause a lot of grief in a boat. We might pacify him, then we'll get a few pics, and we're taking this back to Namotu because we're having a dolphin fish feed tonight. Mahi, mahi! Well, Benny, today is one of those days that I'll mark on the calendar as absolute stellar. Please tell me it's not always this good.
Well, it was pretty damn good today, but we have it on lockdown here. The big dog upstairs, he looks after us, and it's usually pretty amazing.
Seriously, from GTs in the morning, then the prettiest fish in the ocean, that dolphin fish. I must say cheers.
Cheers.
Thanks for the invite. You need to find this place, come and do it because it is 11 out of 10.